Hi, day 23 of Vlogmas. My goodness, today and tomorrow, and then the big man's here himself, isn't he? So it'll all be done. Vlogmas will be done. Hopefully I'll try and pop something if I get a chance in between Christmas and New Year, hopefully, because I know it's kind of a bit strange, isn't it, when Vlogmas ends. I suppose the good thing for me is that I've not managed to watch everybody's Vlogmas, so in between Christmas and New Year I can do a big binge watch of everybody that I've managed to miss, because I've only been able to watch 2 or 3 a day with filming my own, editing it and uploading it. So yeah, that'd be quite good because I'll get to kind of catch up. Minimal makeup today because I have got nothing that I need to go out of the house for today. So we had a lovely evening last night. We ordered a takeaway. I had roast pork satay with egg fried rice. It was divine. We shared a bottle of red wine. We watched the latest Indiana Jones film. We loved it. And then we watched the last 2 episodes that were uploaded of Reacher. So we had a real evening of complete relaxation while the kids were at my mum's. Then this morning, so I went to bed about just after 11, I think it was, because I was really tired. Went to bed and I actually didn't open my eyes physically until 8:30 in the morning, which is not like me. I heard husband stirring next to me. He was awake a bit earlier. So I was kind of with it for the last hour, but I still had my eyes closed. And yeah, I didn't physically get up until 8:30 and it was blissful. Very rare that I do that. And then we just spent the morning in bed and my husband went and made me a bacon sandwich and I had it in bed. It was literally divine. So then my mum and stepdad have been back. They've dropped the boys off, stayed and had a cup of tea and everything. And then we've just been doing a bit of housework just to get back up on top of the house, which was really good. Our Christmas shop came last night, so that's all been put away last night. So what time are we on? 12 o'clock. So it's 12 o'clock. The boys have got their friends coming over about 1ish for a play date, so that'll be nice for them. And then my dad's popping over later on this afternoon to come and see us and do a present swap. But other than that, we've not got an awful lot going on. The Leeds match is on this afternoon when the kids are over, so I'm thinking while that's on, I might get to finish my dress because husband will be occupied with the Leeds match and the kids will be occupied with their friends. So I might come in here, shut the door and pretend, do you know what I mean? So they can't see me. I'll be in here doing it. Oh, I've just remembered. I'm just going to rifle in my bin. Look away now. I don't normally do this. What day is yesterday? 22. I've had a few people say, oh, with my Becky's Sewing Studio voucher that I got yesterday, there was other stuff in the bag. And I should have known because I think when I was looking at the gift voucher, I said that I saw a heart shape inside the thing. Look at that. How cute is that sticker? And it's in the same branding that Becky has for all of other stuff. So we've had a coaster in it. We've had the pin magnet in it. We've had the little mirror for your handbag in it as well. So I wonder if there's an area big enough on my machine to pop that on, because I don't actually have any stickers on this machine. I used to on my other one. So yeah, I love, love, love that. How cute is that? Right, so 23rd. Means I've got 2 things to open in my calendar this morning. Oh, I'm just wearing the biggest, fluffiest, most amazing top ever that my mum bought me for Christmas last year, I think. I love it. It's like a big hoodie thing and it's just fluffy. I have got my Hudson's on under here. My good old faithful Hudson's are on. Because I'm not dressing up today, I don't care. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be lazy. So let's do Merry Stitchmas by Becky's Sewing Studio. Day 23 is here. Let's have a look. No, I think these have got to be pins. Got to be. It's a little wheel going on. Let's have a look, see if I've got this right. Can't be an advent calendar without pins, really, can it? I just love the fact that everything has got animal print on it. How cool is that? I've actually got a few wheels in my drawer, in here. I've got loads. I think that I've got, oh, look what I found. My little Christmas light trim. Look at that. I can't put that up this year in my sewing room. It's the only can. Right, okay, I'm going to tell you how many of these I've got now. Wait a minute. Let me count. 1. I do. 3, 4, 5, 6. How ridiculous is that? I think they're my favourite because I think they're really good for like quilting and everything. The thing is, for me, if I'm being honest, I tend to use glass-headed pins because I like to be able to iron over the top of them. For example, look at this, right little state. But I use these ones the most, which the lovely Ruan sent over for me from Oregon last year. And I use those. They're the ones I use the most. They're really, really fine pens and you can iron over those. And then I have the really thin red and white headed glass pins that I use. And then I have these ones, which are really big glass headed pins as well. They're a bit longer. And then I also have these, which are the ergonomic grip ones. I learnt very quickly that they cannot be ironed over. You know what I mean? In fact, there's one here that's singed. Oh, there's one here that's a bit singed. You might not be able to see that, but it's just completely knackered. But anywho, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with those pins because I just don't know with all these pins if I'm actually going to use them or not. So maybe I could donate them. We have, I think I've mentioned it to you before, a place called the Recycle Yard in Ossett where they, a lovely lady runs it and people can donate and then they sell everything and it just means stuff doesn't go to landfill and it's all crafty things and stuff like that. So maybe I'll donate all of these. Or should I keep some just in case? I don't know. Tell me what to do, people. I can't get rid of them. They are beautiful. So let me put those in the little stash. Let's stash those away somewhere. And then let's do my Beyond the Pink Door. There's only one more in each of these. The thing about the Beyond the Pink Door one is we're actually getting one on Christmas Day. How nice is that? That's nice. It's nice, isn't it? Right, so day 23. Labels, maybe? Right size of packaging. What do you think? Look what you're trying to get in it. Why'd I have to do that on my face? I think it's labels. I think it's labels. Shut up. Little rosy cheeks, sewing labels. Let me get in this because I think I'm going to like these ones. I've just seen something on them. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, wow. The bee's knees. Look at that. That is beautiful. The cat's whiskers. Have you ever seen anything as adorable? Oh, no, I don't know if they're like a bespoke design for Andrea or if they're maybe a new design that Victoria's just come up with. But as you know, I absolutely love Little Rosy Cheeks labels, but they are stunning. Andrea, I loves them, I does. Right, so 12 o'clock, kids coming around in 3/4 of an hour, then the Leeds match. I'm trying to think what I should do. I think what I'm going to do priority wise is finish my dress. It's got to be done, hasn't it? I hope when I try this dress on I actually like it now. I'll show you when I've done it anyway and you can decide. And then I want to have a tidy up of my room because I have kind of just been dumping stuff, if I'm honest, because there's been a load of stuff coming in and yeah, I need to do some organisation. I've got a big pile of fabrics, like I told you before, that I need to put on Stash Up, so I might try and attempt to do some of that later if I get an hour. But yeah, I think first thing to do is to finish my dress. The other thing I do need to do is in both my kids' pyjamas that I've done them for Christmas Eve, which is tomorrow, the only thing I hadn't finished on them was the waistband because I hadn't measured them and everything, which I've done now and cut the elastic. So when I finish my dress, I think I'm going to finish them up as well so that they're done ready for tomorrow night. I'm looking over there because they're on the ironing board. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I think today's going to be finish my dress, have a bit of a tidy up in my room, finish the kids' pyjamas, and if I've got any time left, then I will do some fabric organisation, putting on Stash Hub and then putting it away in my unit behind me. So wish me luck. It's finished. Sorry, you're probably going to hear 4 children screaming and shouting in the background because that's their gaming room. opposite my sewing room, and there's 4 of them rammed in there in a very small room, enjoying themselves and playing FIFA. I have a very happy husband. I'm assuming Leeds won because I've heard him shouting and screaming downstairs in celebration. That's all I know. But yes, I have inserted the sleeves and I have hemmed the sleeves and the bottom of the dress. And I actually really like, I didn't know whether this would suit me or not because of this frill, but actually, I have got my Hudson's on underneath. It's a sexy look. And my slippers, I'll take my slippers off at least. Let's see if I can show you a bit more of it. Here it is. So the sleeves they're a bit of a weird sleeve, I have to say. Although I don't mind it. Here's the frill, needs a little bit of ironing, look, it's all creased up a little bit. This is the back. It's got like a little gap in it with a button. And I extended it by 2 inches. Let me see if I can put, oh my goodness, those kids. Stop enjoying yourselves. It comes to about there. So it's about my knee, just where my knee comes. So I thought with some nice black tights. Do you know, the only thing that's missing is pockets as well. I want to put my hands in some pockets. So I think if I made it again, I would definitely put some pockets in it. And like I said to you before, I would love to make the Marnie sleeve with this. So where it kind of stops there and then there's a bigger sleeve that's gathered in with cuffs at the bottom. What do we think? I don't look like a clown, do I? You know, like clowns have these bits here and they're red and I don't know. Tell me I don't look like a clown, please. Yeah, I like it. I love this fabric. I think it's really, really nice. And all I'm thinking is either Christmas Eve, Christmas Day or Boxing Day. Doesn't matter how much I eat. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't matter because, yeah, I can eat what I want and it won't matter. Oh my goodness, those kids. Anyway, so what time are we on now? Don't even know. Let's have a look. It is... Oh, Alexa's just not even playing. Alexa, what time is it? But all your Alexas are going off now.
3:09 p.m.
3:09 p.m. I might go have a cuppa. I haven't actually had any lunch because I had a big bacon sandwich for my breakfast late on. I might go downstairs, have a cup of tea and a mince pie and wait for my dad because he's coming in about 20 minutes. The boys are leaving at about 4 and then Ollie's Tommy wants to bake a cake. I'm like, oh, right, okay. We've got one of them, you know, like cake packet mix things. Maybe we'll do that. That'll keep him occupied for a little bit, won't it? So maybe we'll do that. Because other than that, the only thing I've got to do sewing related is put the elastic into their pyjama bottoms and we're done. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Oh, we've had a lovely afternoon and evening doing all Christmassy things. My dad came over, we've done swapping of presents and chatted for a couple of hours. And then we've baked a cake. My husband has made vegan sausage rolls, mince pies and shortbread, vegan shortbread penguins, which look amazing. So we are finished up for the day. We are now, it is about 7:30. We're going to go downstairs and watch the new Percy Jackson series because Jack really wants to watch that. So we're all going to snuggle up on the sofa, eat chocolates and just have a lovely time. We had spaghetti bolognese. I made a spag bol for me and the boys, which was really nice. So yeah, we're all full up, but we're going to have a few chocolates and a peppermint tea. It's exciting stuff. Not drinking tonight because I'll be drinking a bit tomorrow with it being Christmas Eve. So I meant to tell you earlier as well, when I was making my dress, I had a little bit of freak out because obviously when you're inserting these sleeves, usually the single notch is at the front of your bodice and the double notch indicates the back. Well, when I came to put my sleeve in, it was the other way around, and I started having a panic that I'd put the yoke and everything on the wrong way round, and that actually the back was the front and the front was the back. And I started getting a bit all hot and sweaty and bothered. And then I've realised that in some countries that actually they do it the other way round. So I dug my pattern pieces out and double checked, and yes, I think this is a pattern from New Zealand, I think, from memory, and it was super cheap as well. By the time the currency conversion was done, I think it was like less than £6 or something. Anywho, yeah, I needed to not panic because actually the notches were in the right place. They're just complete opposite to what we're used to. The other thing it didn't have as well was a notch on the top of the sleeve as to where it should attach to your shoulder seam, which would have been handy. Do you know what I mean? So there isn't one there, and it's not symmetrical either, the pattern, so I just had to try and work it out myself. But it's all worked out okay, hasn't it? Anyway, I digress. Before I go, I would like to say some thank yous. There's loads of people who've bought me a coffee in the last 24 hours. Thank you so much. I have a few people to thank. Katie, Maggie, Sean, wasn't sure how to pronounce this one, Celie, Celie, beautiful, however it's pronounced. Anne, my gorgeous Lorianne, Teresa, Evelyn, Karina, Pam, Karen, Alison and Catherine. How lucky am I? My phone just kept tinging and my husband was going, what's that? What's that? Who's tinging at this time of night? Who is that? I was like, it's some lovely people buying me a coffee. And he was like, is that what that noise means? Like, yes, it is. My phone makes a certain noise when anything comes through to one of my email addresses, and that's the one that it's hooked up to. It makes a very nice little tingy noise. So every time I hear a tingy noise, I usually know that it's someone buying me a coffee. So thank you so much. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. It is the last one, guys. I feel like we should have a glass of Prosecco or something to celebrate the fact that we've managed it. We've got there. And that I've managed to upload pretty much every day. I think there's only one day that I didn't, and that was because it was my Christmas do. So I ended up doing 2 days in one, which means I'll have uploaded 23 videos in December. And there's still time yet in between Christmas and New Year, isn't there? So how crazy is that? But anyway, I just wanted to thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.